it was my birthday yesterday, so I guess I deserve you. Deserve you? You know what? I'm not even going to restart this. It was my birthday yesterday, and I guess you guys deserve a big-ish review. So you're going to get Transformers: Age of the Primes, blah blah blah, Leader Class, Megatronus. Megatronus Prime, perhaps. And he is a big tank, H-tank, with a turret, and it's very Megatron, isn't it? I can't be the only one who sees this. It's very Megatron. It's a very, I mean, like, you can't really do much about it, but it's very like Siege Megatron. I'm sorry, it really, just straight off the bat, it's very Siege Megatron. Because I mean, like, clearly the arms, you can see the feet sticking out the back. There's a gap in the middle where the treads should all link up because, transformations are hard. Do you see where I'm going with this? Yeah? Blitzwing did it. But aside from that, he's this sleek-looking, dark grey charcoal pseudo-black tank thing. And it's very nice. Got this big cannon on top, a little missile pod, and whatever that is. Tank turret looks quite nice. Nice little barrel. And it turns all the way at the back there, so it's a little bit awkward, but it's Baneblade, it should be fine. We'll just pretend there isn't a giant gap at the back there. It's alright, it's quite nice. The front is a bit... I mean, you can't guess what that is with this big gap at the front and holes here. I mean, like that. And, all that. I don't dislike this figure. Let me just point this out. I don't dislike this figure. I'm just being honest with you, okay? I'm pointing this out. He comes with these extra accessories. This little spear weapon that somehow got bent. Not when after I got it, but it's really soft rubber. Like, look at this. It's really soft. So, I need to warm that up and strain it. And this bigger commando predator cleaver thing. But we'll put those over there and we'll talk about those later. But it's a big, nice tank. Now, you might be asking yourself something. You might be saying, hey, Ugly. Yes? Didn't this come with, like, flame effects that you could put on the tank in the robot mode? It did, but they're in the box and that's where they're going to stay. Because I hate them. Oh, alright then, never mind. But we'll go from here. So you want a size comparison. There's Speedier Blur. So it's significantly larger than Speedier Blur. Bare minimum of Voyager. It's a significant chunk of plastic. Have I got anything else in vehicle mode that I could show off? No. Okay, never mind. Transforming it. Okay. Okay. How do we want to do this? Right. I guess we'll do this first. So we'll get the top here and we will separate. We'll wiggle and one will come loose. And they'll all come out on these big purple double hinge jobbies. And we'll take this off. We'll get this and we will wiggle the barrel loose. And then we'll get this and we will double hinge it over the top and collapse it down. And then get this and push it under to create the handle. And that's the Cosmic Rust Blaster, what I don't remember, whatever it's called, the big gun Solus gave him because they were supposed to be boyfriend and girlfriend, and then he betrayed her. And I hate the Primes mythology. Can you tell? But anyway, we got this. Okay, good. Now, what do we do? I'm going to put these back there roughly out of the way. Okay, now what? Right, good. Okay, we're going to get this platform that these are on, and if you wiggle it, it should come loose. There's a little tab there and a little tab there. They go into slots there and there. Get that, and we'll just have that hang out loose on top. We'll sort that out later. Come to the back here, and we will push this piece loose and rotate here all the way over the top. Lift the tread up, flip out this incredibly hollow foot, close that, and then this will go onto a tab sticking out there. Okay, we have a shin and a foot. Tremendous. So we'll get this loose, rotate it over, open up, flip that out, close it up, flip this over. Okay. Now we need to wiggle this so it comes off this little hook, and then we will straighten it out there. And this side, if it hasn't already come loose, lock that into place, drop these pieces down, and I think we can get away with folding this up now. And then we rotate this whole thing around. There, it's done. What do you think? Alright, fine. Okay. You get these side pieces, if they haven't come loose already, and fold them out. Gonna get this and just sort of get it out of the way. There's a lot of fiddling, alright? There's a lot of fiddly little rubbish. Let's bring this camera up a little bit. Okay. Rotate this into place. We're gonna get this cover piece of the tread, pop it loose, and then rotate this front part of the tread into the middle. At which point we can turn this around and collapse it down, which is quite clever. So we'll do the same on this side. Pop that loose, rotate this over, turn this around, collapse it down. Need to get this and just get it up out of the way for now. Rotate the shoulder parts out, and then we need to collapse this apparatus so that these two slots onto these two tabs here. Get that into around there. This might not be in the correct spot yet, so we'll have to do this bit. I'm going to get this from where it was in vehicle mode, rotate it to the front, and then it should rotate all the way around. Now that should allow us to get everything into place. There we go. And if you bring these back, there's a little tab there that these tab onto. And come on, there we go. Fold these panels flat. Come on. Then bring it over, and these two tabs that did connect into these pieces now go onto the inside of here. So bring it down, and it should sit nicely into place. There we go. Turn the arm around, and if you flip this piece open, fold out the hand, close it back up. You can do it this way if you prefer, so flip that out, flip out the hand, close it, turn it around, rotate the little missile pod, which is a separate piece in the box, and turn this so it's pointing at the front, and then dramatic head reveal. Ta-da! Ooh. And there he is in his robot mode. And I don't know if the body's just a little too chunky in the middle or what, or if the legs just aren't long. He seems gorilla proportions to me. Still, I saw it from the pictures. I thought he was better in hand. He's still slightly gorilla proportions. It works for him, don't get me wrong, but it's still a bit off-putting. Hands have got hinges. There's a slightly over 90-degree bend, swivel. There's hinges. These will move out the way so you can use the hinges, blah, blah, blah. There's a little bit of forward and backward. Heads is on a ball joint. Waist swivel. Universal joints. The universal joints are funny because the hinges at the front here. See that? So, or is it? I don't know. Yeah, it is. See how the hinge works? That's quite funny. See that in there? It's quite fun. And like good knee joint, ankle, you know, it's all there. All the articulation you want's there. And I do like him. I was carrying him around for a few days after I got him. I do like him. He's just very strange. Now you can store all the weapons. There's all there, and there, and there, and there. And these on the back of the arms, these on the sides of the shoulders, these on the forearm. You can do all this stuff. So I believe you strap this to the arm Megatron style. You can stick this, you need to bend that hinge over and you stick it like to the side there or something. And these you can use separately, or you can use that peg in that hole and turn into a big lancy stabby thing. And then use the opening hand, shove it into place, close it. Now he's got big stabby lance thing, if you are so inclined. I might sound like I don't like this figure. I do. It's just I'm being really honest for the review, and I'm pointing out the little niggles, the things that do actually bother me. So size comparison, there's 86 Blur. So yeah, he's getting onto a leader, isn't he? I wouldn't say he's bigger than a Voyager. He's got to be a modern Voyager anyway. What have I got lying around? Give me a second. Let's get this Prime standing up a bit more straight. I've been using him for little poses and pictures and stuff like that. And that's Studio Series last night, Age of Extinction, whatever it is, Prime. So this is a leader class, that's a leader class, you know what I mean? What else have I got knocking around? Knockoff 86 Nemesis Prime. So he is big, like legitimately, he is a nice big figure. And if you don't want to use all this rubbish, you can, and I do say rubbish because come on, look at it. You can just stick it on the back and forget about it. I would stick it in the box, but I already do that with, quite a few of his things. I don't want to do that. It's very nice. He is very nice, legitimately. And again, you could put the flame stuff on him, but I don't want to. If you want to, that's your thing. I don't want to. Yeah, he is legitimately really nice, and this isn't the mode where he really shines. Like, he's big, he's chunky, he's solid, he's really nice. The tank mode, it's tank mode, what can I do? What can I say? But yeah, if you can get him for a decent price, I'd suggest you pick him up. Maybe not the full 50, 55, but it's whatever. If you like him, you like him. I like the transformation. I like the way the chest, like parts of the treads are filled in the body and stuff like that. I think that's really cool and it's really interesting. But then some of the transformations very, very like mediocre. And then the tank mode you end up with gappy and a bit. Come on. Maybe there's a decent upgrade kit or something. Maybe someone will send me something. I don't know. But that's going to do me. I'm going to Scarper. So, I should be ugly. I should wretched. I shall see all of you in the next one. Toodle-oo.